Well, we'll just head that way then. Yeah, I'm watching you. What are you? Might need to do the quest too, where remnants aren't going to be much of an issue. Y'all are good. Forgot. I'm not gonna. Don't make me switch. You are in here, right? Yeah. Technically, we could level him just to try him out. Not doing a heavy phase build. I guess I could, as long as I'm not the one having a pilot. Would xenophobia really be the right... Well, I guess when the CIS, they use droids, but they're technically not droids themselves. I guess that you could still go xenophobia. Yeah. Alright. So we're 100%ed with Zann after the handover. Hey, Adion, how you doing today? Alright, so defense guns are up and running. What's the next one called? I'm curious. Oh, that is up all the way. Okay. Good, I don't have to pay $1 million. Good. So that saves me quite a bit of cash. Privateering, not yet. They've only got one open slot. It takes 2. So, as soon as the well, it's not space station. As soon as the asteroid mining gets another growth on it, we'll be able to build it. I've got both of them governorships, so right now it's more of a working on getting them upgraded all the way for the easy handover when I'm ready. And it got Zann to really, really like me. So technically I could follow this all the way without trying to cut over. How's it going today, Silver? Whoop. Ooh, I don't. Nah, I think that's too much. I'm not gonna. Oh, one day? You gotta be kidding. That's fine. So far, so good. Those up, get that up. Are there any other methods of faster light in Star Wars other than hyper? Not that they've ever mentioned. I mean, not that would be slower. Because in all fairness, early hyperspace travel, you know, with it being slower, that's technically what original carbon freezing was for. You know, you got Aliens and all that, you know, the movie franchise, stuff like that, where people would go into stasis and whatnot to sleep through travel because it would take so long. That's technically what original carbon freezing was used for, besides helping with certain gases and whatnot. Transporting, that is. But that's what original carbon freezing was for. They didn't put you in hyper sleep for the long things. They put you in that. Maybe, but that might be an old Jedi, or possibly even a Sith thing, because they never actually do that anymore. It might not be as fast once stuff got updated. Give me that. Come on. You want more? Okay, I'll give you more guns. Come on. You ludic punks. No. You wanted this. All right. Now let's let them have some fun. I did. Because the Jedi did used to do, and actually it was, the Jedi did it some, especially during the Hyper Wars, but the Sith were really known. Especially the Sith, using their abilities to help make, like, guns travel and all that ability, where they'd have meditation things to kind of help control aim, yada yada. But again, yeah. Oh, you're not even retreating? Bravo, sir. Bravo. I give that captain, you know, normally they retreat. Bravo. Of course, I guess it'd be better than how they would get rid of certain people by being, oh, thanks for the follow, Silver. Appreciate that. Welcome. Better than what they used to do to some people to get rid of them. You know, pushing them out airlocks and stuff like that while in hyperspace. Oh, don't you get mad at me. You brought that on yourself. Of course, I guess it could be worse. Instead of just dying like that, like maybe, I guess, normal person being accidentally end up in I can't remember what it's called now. The reverse galaxy. Ooh, having blue lobster. Of course, I guess back in the main Sith heyday, I guess it could be as worse as, you know, being shot with a super laser while in hyperspace. Because that one Sith Lord did figure out how to do that. Got everything on autopilot, going through hyperspace, and bam, laser to the face. All right, so let's get a quick save. Now, how many choices do we have? Got 20 days. All right. I've checked all these before. All right, so it's more of a let's just poke our head in and out. All right, if that stuff's been taken over, they're in here. No. No. Take the salvage. How's it going, Wolf? Yep. They say weekends, unless an emergency or something comes up, always Starsector weekends. All right, so where? All right. Well, it'll be. We can check the inner ring quicker. Or not. That looks like a big signal to me. Actually, yeah. Buy some stuff. I'll sell you some stuff. I got lobster. I've got that. I've got that. Give me that money. Now. Give me everything else back. Like, I got all this stuff. Thank you for the credits. Now give me. I'll let you shoot stuff down. Why not carry Marines on me? And just trying to get all the money I can at the moment. I'm not too worried about the raiding or the other stuff. I guess technically I could. Let's get you.
We're draining their shields now.
Oh, you don't like your shields drained? You don't like your shields drained? Come here. I got missiles in the butt too. True, but right now I'm more of a spaceship bounty. This was just the only bounty that was actually up at the moment. Oh, that I felt I could do. Let me add that in. That I felt I could do. Did I deal with the artillery station from last time? Yeah, I got rid of those. Or that.
We're draining their shields now.
Go ahead and get rid of you. One. Would you hurry up and go boom? All right. All right, Ernie, you have fun. Thing left? No, just the one out there. Yeah, right now the system, since last time you were here, Wolf, pretty much the only change now is I found a better system. So the system I started to terraform and colonize, I'm handing over to the Zann Consortium main, giving it to them, and I'll start my own again, but better. But I got to finish off those planets because pretty much the Star Wars factions, when they get something, unless they start it from scratch, they don't change it, they don't fix it, they don't build new stuff. It's just, hey, this is ours. Okay, well, as long as we have all the Marines, food, everything else to keep the populace under control, we're good. So I pretty much have to get it good and built before I hand it over, or it's just going to be a constantly changing hands. And well, I really just don't want to see all those notifications. Not gonna lie. But like siphon stations or asteroid mining, I mean, they're not bad. I've got nothing against either. I mean, I do prefer planets, so I have more options. But I mean, they're, well, when I say more options, I mean for items, because there's a lot of items you can't use actually on a station. Do we have any? I wish that low-level Ant-Man looking guy would pop up. Let's... Actually, no. Do we have one near me? Yeah. That'll actually be much faster. But whoop. I guess technically siphons, just because I don't have to deal with the asteroid hits. Because me and Ernie both suck at avoiding those because we like to full speed ahead at all times. And you can put the siphon stations, as we found out last time, really, pretty much orbiting an already populated planet, or a gas giant, which was really nice. True, but the Zann start out, it's considered a hard start because it only starts with two planets. Neither of them are really good. But Zann could go after a shipyard. Which would they take? Oh, nope. Give me. Oh, it's just all that for a hound. Ooh. God, I don't know. I mean, if they were to turn on their friends, I guess the Mandalorian stuff, because that, that's what they use majorly. But if they could actually manage to win, because most places could not defeat their military, funny enough, maybe the Hutts. Oh, you're not bad. How long? Oh, you're more than a day? I like you. We're gonna remember you. We're gonna remember you too. You're very possibly. So we got pretty good chances. All right, let's get this stuff dropped off and resupplied. Because I'm trying to remember, I don't think anyone ever was able to, from what I remember reading or listening to, if it was audio and I was doing something else, and this is Legends based, because that's working and growing up in the card stores. That's what I remember, that era of books and or comics. Bookstores, not just comic books. Even the Yuuzhan Vaughn did not beat the Hutt. I mean, they beat technically in certain fights the Hutt Navy, but the Hutts never did lose like planets or space or anything else like that. Even when was the Vaughn era, all the way back to early stuff. The Hutts might not liked each other very well, so they had to be very careful about rotating, whose turn is it to guard each planet, so that way it was fair and no one could get a monopoly, because they knew each other very well and how that would go if, like, this particular Hutt clan, stayed on guard duty long enough. That's not going to end well. Trade in... But their Navy, the Empire, the Vaughn, I think they even kept the Jedi and the Sith out too, even though the Jedi was just like, hey, can we pass through? And they're like, nope. Okay. Like, good enough. We just, yes or no is good. We're not pushing any buttons. God, y'all don't have really much anything, do you? At least that gives me a little bit of a push. All right, I know I need the money. I'm gonna do this instead. I'd at least let's see, get a little bit friendly with you. Can I get you out of neutral? Okay, we're at favorable. All right. There we go. So I got us a favorable +4 in case I do, or the Zann Consortium does anything stupid. That at least gets us favorable, so they should be on our side for the majority. All right, who had the lower? You did. All right, so you're in here, cutting out near a gas giant and a binary. All right, that should be easy enough. You're probably in here. We'll say we're going there. Yeah, there would have been some major changes. Because was it they hated droids because that's pretty much what destroyed their last galaxy was all the different wars with or involving droids. There's nothing really even close to that, is there? Woof. Never mind. How long is that going to take? 43 days. That's... Ooh. I don't even know where you are. I would have to burn all the way up there at full speed and take a lot of hits. All right, let's do a save right here and let's just try. This will be painful. Alright, so Balrog has grown. I'm glad this had an easy name. Oh, upgrade you. Easy name to remember. Alright, what else we going? We're gonna make sure this has all the stuff being made for most of their stuff. Alright. Up there has refining and whatnot. Or I could put privateering down here. And the rest of the stuff on the station. That reminds me, I think this can go. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, you can go. They'll give me some money back and increase my credits there. True, but I think originally it was out there, but it's just the things they did and what they became. It just was like, no, we're not. That's not. Do that. Accessibility, yes. We're never going to need a way station out here. Yeah, I think we might actually put privateering down on the planet. Because then once I find it, put a shield generator on here. Let's see, so privateering would be the last thing. So privateering here, shield generator here. That would give me 2 spots of non-industry. Of course, that's also why what the Jedi had to come up with ways to sense the Vong, since they didn't have any kind of connection one way or the other. Yeah, I think I'm going to put that kind of stuff up on the military stuff. I'll put that up on the station. So that way I can keep the privateering a bit safe down on the planet. Ooh. Can speed that up a little bit by jumping in here. To here. Because was it they learned to find the Vong by sensing nothing? Pretty much just like, hey, there's a void here. So there's got to be a Vong there because there's a void.